Timing matters. I'm here today to tell you that the time of day or the time of year really has an effect on whether or not the percentages go up or down, whether or not your teen or you are going to be in an auto accident. So I was doing some research on this because I was trying to figure out if there are certain times of day or times of month that are safer or more dangerous. And there's a lot of data out there. And so basically, rush hour traffic from 5 to 7 p.m., that is the most dangerous time to be on the road. Roads are congested, people are paying less attention, they're more fatigued. And so from between 5 and 7, that's when you want to try to avoid the roads if you're on the road with a new teen who's not great at driving yet. There are also more fatalities happen between midnight and 4 a.m., which is pretty obvious, but it's not something that I necessarily knew about off the top of my head. So you want to try to make sure you're getting your teen in before those time periods to avoid those numbers as well. Saturday is the most dangerous day, and I believe that has to do with the fact that Friday night turns into Saturday at midnight, and so you're getting fatalities at that time period, and Saturday itself is when people are off and they're on the roads more and they're having a good time and they're not paying attention nearly as much. It's almost double any other day, Saturday is. And then I was reading that August is the most dangerous month, which is quickly or closely followed by June and July. So they've actually dubbed, normally they talk about between Memorial Day and Labor Day or like the 100 days of summer. There are some publications out there that call them the 100 deadliest days of the year. And that's because kids are out and they're driving around and they're not paying attention as much, or they're just living it up a little bit more. And so the statistics are real and the data is real that it's much more dangerous for teens to be on the road during those time periods. Also, the absolute worst day of the year is 4th of July, and it's been one of the most deadly days of every year for the last few decades. And so that's something that you want to make sure that you're trying to keep your teen in the house or not driving or doing whatever on 4th of July. And I remember growing up, my parents would tell me, there's a lot of people out and they're drinking and they're having a good time. So try not to be out on the roads today, because it might not even be anything that your teen has done. It may be things that other people are doing and they just happen to be on the road and they happen to be collateral damage or whatever. So you want to make sure that you're avoiding, those types of time periods. Another busy weekend is Thanksgiving Day weekend, where we have that long break. Most people are off, Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So a lot of times people are traveling like Wednesday to Sunday. And so it makes the roads more congested and therefore a lot more accidents happen. And so those are the types of things that you want to be cognizant of, and you want to be telling your teen is, avoid, the super late nights, avoid the rush hour, avoid when, tons of people are on the road, because it's going to be a higher increase of accidents and then potentially even fatalities and things like that. So those are the things that we want to watch for. So Seth Smiley from the Smiley Law Firm here for another edition of Parents of Teen Drivers Facebook group. If y'all have any questions or comments, or if any of this surprised you, or if you thought it was very common or whatever, please leave some comments below, and happily I'll address those. And if there's any other things like this that you want me to do some research on, ping it to me, and I'll happily look it up and post a video about it. So thank you very much for listening, and we'll talk soon.